I'm sure you remember the day vividly. Then White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer lectured you, and most of us understand what it feels like to be lectured in the workplace. But
micro and macro aggressions, right?
Yeah. At this daily House briefing, when you pressed him on the Trump's administration alleged ties to Russia during the campaign, and then on that very same day, Fox News host Bill O'Reilly dismissed comments about President Trump made by Democratic Representative Maxine Waters, our beloved auntie of California, and also marked her hair. So, you know, in your book, you talk about the thoughts that you had when you were driving home. Like, what am I going to do now? How you were trying to figure out your you know, how to sustain
what's
your
next. Yeah.
children, right? You can't just say I quit. You have kids that you have to take care of, you know, and how this exchange wasn't a joke, not a farce, like this was your life. And so many of us deal with this. And in light of that, there was this movement on social media where everyone was using the hashtag Black Women at Work, and many of us began to share experiences. So in light of these experiences, and fast forward for a few years now, and you're stronger and smarter, you know, how do you value your own agency? And what advice would you give to help Black women to push through that fear and wield their agency and ensure that they are valued in the workplace?
So, you know, it's so interesting. When all of that happened, everyone was talking about Black women at work. I didn't know that was trending because I was in my own private hell that day. You know, I had friends reach out to me, "Are you okay?" I was trying to figure out where I was going to go from there. But I've learned, when you talk about agency, those last couple of years have caused me to reflect and say, enough is enough. I'm learning when to say when. I'm learning that I need to support me. Even though I have, and I thank God for it. Everyone, oh, April, we're with you. But April's got to be with her. And I've got to know when I need a moment. I need that mental health break. That was a moment when I didn't think I was trying to figure out my life. What can I do? I've got 2 young girls that I'm raising by myself, not really with help from my ex-husband. Trying to move forward, trying to make them successful, contributing members of society. And you need to have a decent job to make that happen, where you can at least pay your light bill and you know, your car insurance and health insurance. And I was really trying to figure it out. And it goes back to where we are right now, you know, the reason for your being, the equity of it all. How was I going to stand for them and stand with them and stand for me at the same time? And for all the women, for everyone who has gone through it and going through it, my heart's with you. And I say, take the emotion out of it and look at it for what it is and figure out how to overcome, strategize so you can continue to stay. Because sometimes when we're in that emotion, it causes us to misstep, misspeak, maybe even curse someone out. But, you know, and take that professionalism away from us that we trained and worked so hard for. Take the emotion out of it and look at it, strategize. And if you have to move on, understand, look beyond and say, okay, is it stable? What will this bring to my table? How will I be able to thrive or survive? So I get it. And ever since then, I've looked at life a lot differently, and I see people at work differently. That was a game changer for me that day. But what I will say, I was there before he got there, and I'm still there after he's gone.